Once upon a time, in a peaceful village surrounded by green fields, there lived an old gardener known for growing the most beautiful plants anyone had ever seen. People traveled from far away just to see his garden. One day, a young boy came to him and asked, "Master, what is the secret behind your success? Why do your plants grow so strong while others struggle?" The old gardener smiled and handed the boy two tiny seeds. "These seeds are exactly the same," he said. "Plant them in two different places and come back in 1 month." The boy eagerly accepted the challenge. He planted the first seed in rich soil near his house. Every day he watered it, protected it from weeds, and made sure it received enough sunlight. The second seed he planted far away on dry ground. He rarely visited it. Sometimes he forgot about it completely. Days passed. The first seed slowly pushed through the soil. Tiny leaves appeared. Week after week it became stronger. The second seed struggled. Without water, care, or attention, it remained weak and small. After 1 month, the boy returned to the gardener. The gardener asked, "What did you learn?" The boy replied, "The first seed grew strong because I cared for it. The second seed stayed weak because I ignored it." The old man nodded. "Now understand this," he said. "Your mind works exactly the same way." The boy looked confused. The gardener continued, "Every thought you feed becomes a seed. Every habit becomes a seed. Every decision becomes a seed. If you water fear every day, fear grows. If you water doubt every day, doubt grows. If you water laziness every day, laziness grows. But if you water discipline, discipline grows. If you water gratitude, gratitude grows. If you water courage, courage grows." The boy began to understand. The gardener then led him through the village. He pointed toward a blacksmith. "Do you think he became skilled in 1 day?" "No," said the boy. "He practiced every day." Next they passed a musician. "Did she learn music overnight?" "No. She improved little by little." Then they passed a farmer. "Does he harvest crops the day after planting?" "Of course not." The gardener smiled. "Everything valuable grows slowly." The boy lowered his head. "I think I understand now. I often want results immediately." "Most people do," replied the gardener. "They want confidence without practice. They want success without effort. They want wisdom without learning. They want change without consistency." The old man picked up a small acorn from the ground. "Look at this. It seems small and insignificant, but inside this tiny seed is the potential for a mighty oak tree. Yet it cannot become a tree in 1 day. It must grow little by little." Years later, storms came to the village. Strong winds destroyed many weak plants, but the gardener's largest tree remained standing. The boy, now older and wiser, asked, "Why didn't that tree fall?" The gardener answered, "Because while nobody was watching, its roots were growing deeper. That is the secret most people never see. Everyone notices the results. Few notice the daily effort that created them. The boy looked around and realized something important. The strongest people are not always the most talented. They are often the most consistent. The happiest people are not always the luckiest. They are often the most grateful. The wisest people are not always the smartest. They are often the ones who never stop learning. The gardener placed a hand on the boy's shoulder. Never underestimate small daily actions. A single drop of water seems weak, but thousands of drops can fill a river. A single step seems small, but thousands of steps can cross a mountain. A single good habit seems insignificant, but repeated every day, it can transform an entire life. From that day forward, the boy stopped chasing quick results. Instead, he focused on daily improvement. One small step, one small lesson, one small act of discipline. Day after day, month after month, year after year. And eventually, he became successful, not because he was gifted, but because he understood a truth most people ignore. Small efforts nobody sees create results everybody notices. The life you want is built by the habits you repeat every day. Plant good seeds, stay patient, and trust the process.